Same state, same sunshine, same zero state income tax, but two completely different lives. Naples versus Miami is the fork in the road for almost everybody who calls me about moving to Florida. And I watch people pick wrong places all the time because they chose the postcard instead of the life. Today, I want to save you from a very expensive do-over. If we haven't met yet, I'm Chris Asquith. Over 17 years experience in real estate. Before that, I owned a mortgage company for 18 years, so I know every side of the deal. I help people buy and sell luxury and waterfront homes across Southwest Florida from Marco Island and Naples up through Bonita Springs, Estero, Fort Myers Beach, and Sanibel. Today, we're talking about Naples versus Miami, and if you're deciding which coast of Florida fits your life, this one's for you. Let's start with the thing that nobody puts on the brochure. These are not two versions of the same Florida. They are two different speeds of life, and your body knows the difference within 48 hours. Miami is a global city. It's vertical, it's international, and it's open past midnight. You've got world-class restaurants, art, pro sports, a massive airport with direct flights almost anywhere, and a business scene that runs on energy and hustle. If you thrive on motion, Miami feeds you. Naples is a different instrument. The city itself is small, around 24,000 people inside the city limits, and the average commute runs under 15 minutes. Life is organized around the water, the golf courses, the beach, and dinner at 6:30 instead of 10:30 p.m. Now, in season, traffic on US 41 and Immokalee Road, it will test your patience, and I will never lie to you about February. But even our busiest week is a different universe from Miami's average Tuesday. And Naples doesn't stand alone. Head north and you roll through Bonita Springs, Estero, Fort Myers Beach, and out to Sanibel, each one with its own personality and its own price points. And with an international airport just up the road, you keep the convenience. You just leave the noise behind. And here's the simplest way to feel the difference between the two coasts. Miami faces east, you get sunrises over the Atlantic that likes to show off with real surf and real chop. Naples faces west, so you get sunsets over a Gulf that stays calm and glassy most of the year. One coast wakes you up, the other one winds you down. Here's what most people get wrong. They think Florida is one lifestyle with different zip codes. I had a couple from Chicago who spent 3 days scouting Miami and called me exhausted. Not disappointed, exhausted. They didn't need a different neighborhood, they needed a different coast. 2 weeks later, they were walking a quiet street 5 minutes from the Gulf, and the wife stopped and said, "This is what I meant when I said Florida." Now, let's talk about what your money actually does in each city, because the headlines will mislead you. Starting with the sticker price. The median sales price in Naples has been running in the low 700s this year, while Miami is sitting around 680,000. So the home itself usually costs more here, but the home is only one line in your budget. The day-to-day cost of living, the groceries, the restaurants, the services, runs roughly 10% higher in Miami. Cheaper house, more expensive life. And at the luxury level, the same budget buys two very different homes. In Naples, $1.5 million can put you in a single-family home with a pool in a gated community minutes from the Gulf. In Miami, that same number is often a condo in a tower with a serious monthly fee schedule attached, and your view depends on which floor that you can actually afford. And it keeps going as you move up. At $2 or $3 million in Miami, you're mostly comparing towers, amenities, and floor numbers. At $2 to $3 million on this coast, you're comparing Gulf access, western exposure over the water, lot size, and which Gulf membership comes with the deed. Same money, completely different conversation. Neither one is wrong, but I've sat with too many buyers who compared the two cities on a price per square foot and never once asked what a Saturday actually looks like in each place. Price tells you what you paid, it doesn't tell you what you got. Real quick, before we keep going, if any of this has you thinking about your own move, whether that's getting into Southwest Florida or figuring out what your place here is really worth, my cell number is right there in the description. Feel free to call or text me. You get me, not a call center. Okay, back to it. Now, the part I'd tell you if you were sitting in my office, because this is where the real money hides. Miami right now is genuinely a buyer's market. Homes there are averaging over 100 days on the market, and the condo segment is a soft spot. Condo prices have been flat to falling while single-family homes keep climbing. And at the level I work, the money is mostly cash on both coasts. So, the real question was never getting in the door, it's what the building costs you after you own it. And across all of Florida, the newer construction inspection and reserve requirements have pushed condo fees and special assessments up. Hardest in the older coastal towers. Miami has a lot of older coastal towers, so that bargain condo listing can be hiding a 5-figure surprise. Before you fall in love with the unit, you read the budget, the reserve study, and the assessment history every single time. On my coast, the story is different. Naples luxury is driven by single-family and waterfront homes. The buyers are heavily cash, and the premium communities hold their value because there is only so much of the Gulf to go around. You're not hunting for a deal here. You're buying scarcity, and if you already own here and you've been wondering what that scarcity means for your home's value, that's exactly the kind of conversation I have with my sellers every week. One more thing about timing, because both markets breathe with the seasons. Our buyer activity builds when the winter residents arrive. They fall in love with the lifestyle in person, and the serious offer follows. So, if you're a buyer, the quiet summer months can be your friend. And if you're a seller here, when your home hits the market matters almost as much as the price you put on it. So, let me give you the real talk. Because this decision is not close for most people once they're honest with themselves. Pick Miami if your income or your business needs that international economy. If you want walkable urban energy, if culture and nightlife are oxygen for you, or if you're at a stage of life where quiet sounds like punishment, pick Naples if the picture in your head is water, golf, sand, sunsets, and a slower rhythm you've earned. If you're buying a second home for the winters or you're done trading your calendar for someone else's, this coast is built for you. And hear me on this. Wanting Florida is not a plan. The people who make this move well have a real reason behind it. Portable income, or a retirement that's actually funded, family within reach, and a tested picture of the actual life here. If you're not sure which city fits for you, rent for a season in each one before you buy in either. Spend a February in each place, or maybe a February in one and a January in the other. And then you can determine when both cities are at full volume which one's for you. A city feels different on vacation than it does in everyday life, and everyday life is what you are buying. That advice cost me money, and I'm giving it away because the wrong purchase is expensive for you, and I would rather earn your trust than your commission check. So, here's where I'd start if this is on your mind. My cell number is 239-300-1427. Call or text me, tell me what you're weighing, and I'll give you a straight answer. Even if the straight answer is that, well, maybe the move doesn't make sense yet. Drop a comment below too. Which way are you leaning, Naples or Miami? And what's the one thing holding you back? I read every single comment. So if you want the real story on the Southwest Florida market, subscribe and tap on the bell because I put out a new video every week. I'm Chris Asquith, your local Southwest Florida luxury real estate agent. If you are looking to find your piece of paradise or pass yours on to its next owner, I'm here for you. I'll see you next week.